Well, the effect of slavery on the black family was pretty deep and pretty devastating because they break up couples and families and they sell them for what they're worth rather than thinking about separating the families. And so a lot of the men didn't have their women and they had other women, and women were responsible for the children, and so that dynamic grew.
Black men being taken away from the wives and everything from their homes and stuff, and the wives being forced to raise the kids on their own. I think it's been entrenched in their heads that that's just the way it should be.
When I was little, we just got moved around from house to house. Different people, aunties, uncles, grandmas. We just lived with a bunch of different people.
And to me, one of the saddest legacies of slavery is the fact that, unlike any other ethnic group or nationality that has ever come to America and has brought their culture with them, ours has been denied us. And that culture has a huge impact upon what a generation does once it is given the tools to be able to progress in this society. You know, Italians who came over, Irish, Scottish, or whoever, people from South America, they could all draw upon a certain sort of legacy, a certain sort of history, a certain sort of familial and cultural stamp, a blueprint, a cultural blueprint. They could count on those things as markers for how to proceed in their own lives, where we were really denied those cultural markers. So we've had to create our own cultural markers. And sometimes all you really have to fall back on when you are in crisis is a sense of proportional history, a sense of like what happened in my family. How did my father handle this? How did my grandfather handle this?
It's the difference between being somebody's daddy and being somebody's father. Because you can be a daddy, but everybody can't be a father. Daddies have kids. Fathers take care of their kids. Period.
I had like white friends and black friends, so with my black friends it was normal for them because their dad wasn't really in their life either. But my white friends, I mean, they always had their parents in their lives, and I got jealous. Like, I wish I was them, or like sometimes I used to wish I was white because the white kids always had their fathers in their lives. So I used to be like, why can't I be white? So my daddy and my mama can be together and raise us in the same household. And I used to be a cheerleader, so. But all the other white girls, like their parents would show up to practices and games, and I'm just sitting there like, I don't have my mama or my dad here to watch me. So I was just hurting. I like used to cry after games and stuff because I wanted to be those white kids.